Dang, dude.
Dude, I'm super excited. Stretch, I want you to play AP Mage's top. I want you to build Banner Command on Zach. It'll be hilarious.
Banner Command on an AP Mage's top? Dude, I'll do it on like cannon or something.
Dude, 200 health, 60 AP, 20 MR, 10 CDR. That's pretty good.
OP! You know who you put it on, though. You bring back the Shen. You max your Q, right? And then you get that little bit of AP and cooldown from Banner Command. You just Q people to death.
Oh my god, I like it. Gives
you the additional health on the shield. You TP out on the ultimate, and then you leave behind an empowered minion to split push for you. It's beautiful.
Dude, I like it. I like it.
Pair it up with the Zerath portal. It's just like, alright, my minions, hold this for me. I'm out of here.
I'll be back.
Yeah.
I'll be right back. Oh my goodness. What is the build path for this thing? Oh, it built it off of Aegis too, dude?
Dude, Banner of Command's a beautiful, beautiful
like,
item.
Dude, it gives you the Aegis aura, and holy crap.
Yeah, man.
Dude, it built out of Aegis. Like, that's wonderful.
That's what I'm talking about, man. Shen. If I could make Shen a thing, if I could figure out how to unlock the secret potential of Shen, I'd play him literally every game.
Okay, your problem with Shen is the same problem you have with Teleport, where it's never good. Like, it never works for you.
It's just because I don't, like... One, I'm always so focused on winning against the other guy in my lane that I'm not paying attention to the rest of the map. And then two... Someone's always so wrecked that there's no way that a TP would help them.
Mm-hmm.
It's just a tough situation, man.
Oh my goodness, yeah, it's hard. You know, it's hard when somebody just feeds like a monster. I'm looking at you, Tannen.
Oh yeah, that's right. Patches O'Donovan. I was in the game with him. He played Shen jungle and just pooped on it. Shit on it. Destroyed the enemy team with it. I don't know how it worked, but he did it.
Yeah.
If you want to learn Shen jungle, you go talk to that guy.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. I mean, dude, the more I look at this, the more I'm just like, why? Why isn't this seen at least as a tech build in the LCS, where you're just like, Banner Command, I'll see you later, man.
Yeah.
Dude, on Rumble, even on Rumble.
Oh, 100% on Rumble. With the stats that you're reading me, like...
Right. You're just like, yeah, no, this is good, man. I'm good with this.
Like, think about it, alright? You still get your base of Sork Boots, Haunting guys, and then Banner.
Yeah. I mean, sure, the build path is a little awkward for Rumble, because you don't really want to pick up that Aegis of the Legion, but...
Well, if you're facing a Lissandra, I would want it.
Right.
But, I don't know, does he get outpoked in the early? He might get outpoked in the early game.
Okay, well, you know, Lulu top is still a thing, so
True.
Why not there?
There you go.
Why not Zac top? Why not, who else is top?
Well, yeah, not so much Zac top, but...
well, you know, let's say you're against like a Lulu or something, someone who cannot deal with this stupid minion.
Well, yeah, but I'd rather them not be able to deal with a stupid me.
Well, you can do both. That's the thing.
Yeah, but...
Banner Command plus Thornmail, man. Live the dream.
I know, but here's the problem with doing that on Zac is because, like, his abilities don't scale super well off AP. It's mainly... The reason I do so much in my games is because I get, like, stuff that lowers the enemy MR. Like, that's the way you're most effective on Zac. So if it had Magic Pen, 100 all day. Literally every game.
So, Wits End Zac it?
No.
Live the dream?
No.
Balance auto?
I could honestly probably pull it off in a normal, but not in ranked.
Oh is that Tannen Smurf over there? What is this about? Oh my goodness.
Uh-oh, Master Gibbs.
Yeah, that old Vladimir, the repeat.
Oh my goodness, is this becoming a LowElo favorite?
It might be. Maybe he's gonna do what we talked about. Maybe we're gonna see the dream.
There it is. You know what? I have a sudden hankering to play a large amount of Rek'Sai.
Yeah.
Like, just a lot of jungling Nautilus and Rek'Sai right now. And one more. Because, like, my jungle pool right now is Udyr and Trundle. And all I do is get Poacher's Knife and try to invade the other person. That's it. And I need to expand that into other things.
Yeah. Oh my goodness. Yeah. Well, I'm trying to expand my jungle game right now. It's hard. Like, Rek'Sai seems like a really good champion.
Yeah. And after the nerfs, she's kind of slowed down in popularity, so you can actually play her in ranked rather than her being banned literally every game.
Yeah. All right. I think you're onto something though with Shen plus Banner.
Mm-hmm.
I really do think that's interesting.
I mean, a lot of Shen players max Q first anyway, and that's going to be the thing affected by the AP. I think his shield also scales with AP, which means it would make up for some of the nerfs that happened to the shield.
Yeah, it's
like
true.
the one, just the in lane one, the W.
Yeah, I mean, obviously, I'm not advocating Banner against like a non-AP champion. If you're against like a Talon or a Zed or a Riven top, don't do it. But that Lissandra, that Lulu top, fuck him.
Yeah, tear him up.
Tear him up, get some. Maybe not. Don't do it against Urgot top, boys. You'll die.
Yeah, it will not be a good day.
All right, so I've seen. I can't remember. We've seen the Irelia Vlad matchup several times on the stream, and Tan had told me one time who wins it, but honestly, I don't remember. I think Vlad eventually outscales her, right?
I'm sorry, say that again?
Who wins this Irelia Vlad matchup, dude? Tan has told me multiple times.
It depends on, I feel like it depends on if I really can get to Vladimir and force a pull. I feel like a lot of Vlad matchups, if you're melee, just are like that. Like, if you can get to Vlad early, and like before you can get a significant amount of poke down, you can get a good trade in, and then you will force him to sustain back up, and then you have to pretty much keep fighting him and maintaining wave pressure such that it doesn't get to a position where he can freeze. Because if he can freeze, then he can heal the full, and you're pretty much toast.
Okay, our resident Vlad expert is saying that Vlad will punish early, and then eventually I really will outscale him, like in the team fight phase, which is pretty reasonable because that true damage is a little nuts. Just trying to look at it. We saw no real interesting bans, right? Heimerdinger, probably a bit of a troll ban.
Dude, Heimerdinger's got one of the highest win rates in the game.
I can't respect a Heimerdinger then.
I know.
I'm sorry, guys.
And that's probably why he has one of the highest in the game. Because he can't be respected, and people who know what they're doing will destroy people.
Stretch, you know what I need you to do?
What?
I need you to start winning on Poppy. I need you to climb on Poppy. I need you to play Poppy only.
Look, I can't.
And I need you to suffer. I need you to suffer so they can finally rework that bitch and get her off the map.
No.
You gotta make her. You gotta bring her win percent over 60% single-handedly.
No. Please, no. Don't say these things.
Dude, you want to be pumping the? Yeah, we can do that. Let me mention that to Stretch. All right. Warwick Jungle hasn't been seen in a while.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Yeah, we just a reminder. We got you, brother.
I mentioned it on my Monday stream last night, so I'll mention it again today.
Yeah. How is your solo Q analysis? Or it's solo Q analysis, right?
Yeah, it's pretty good. I still have to do the replays for it, but I think I just need to get more consistent with the night because Mondays are pretty rough because that's when Compy loves to show up and go, "Hey, let's record a thing," and I'm just like,
You saw Compy's message the other day, right?
Yeah, about Wednesday, yeah.
Yeah.
So
I don't know who he's gonna get, but make sure some of us are available at least.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness. But yeah, finding days is hard. I'll get with you on one of these solo queue ones. It's just last night was not a good night for me. Like I said, it's been a rough week, brother. I am dead tired.
It's alright.
Oh my goodness. Alright, so let's look at some of these teams. Jinx Annie versus Vayne Morgana. Really favoring the Annie lane though, even though there's a spell shield on Jinx Morgana's side that makes it more of a skill matchup, but the raw burst and poke potential out of Annie lane is just going to be so much higher.
Alright, so let me interrupt this thought for just a minute.
Oh god, no.
I've got a class tomorrow for like my technology ethics course. The email that I just got from my professor says, "Hello class, snow, period. The midterm exam will be on Friday, barring any other weather issues." Does that mean my class tomorrow is canceled? Does the sentence, just the word snow, period, mean I don't have to go to class? What is... Alright, yes, there's snow on the ground, but
in my mind, yes, because he would not be mentioning that otherwise.
Okay, I'm going to assume that means that, but I was hoping I could get in there for the exam review, which I guess that means it's not going... There's not going
to
be.
maybe email him back and be like, well, is there any way we can get a copy of the exam review or something?
Maybe he posted it to the other website. Take a look.
I mean, because that would also answer your question. If instead of asking him if class is canceled, just ask him like, is there any chance I can get a copy? Because he'd be like, no, I'm covering that tomorrow. Then you got it, man. Crazy Phil is a pretty good Irelia Tannen, so I do expect good things out of our train otaku. That Dr. Mudo is horrifying. Is that mid-Ezreal? That's mid-Ezreal. Prime Pepsi, that's a name I haven't seen in a long time.
Yeah.
Can't remember the last time I saw him. Alright, so I'll go back to talking about lanes, I guess. We have Xerath versus mid-Ezreal. I'm going to give this to Xerath all day. He may not survive the lane, but I think last style Xerath is good enough that in team fights it's going to be just better.
Oh man, Marauder Warwick.
Yeah, baby. We saw, what was it? Vindicator? No, it's not Vindicator. It's, I don't even know what they're called.
Warden?
Warden, there you go. Warden Nautilus last game. Missed each other by a game, man. By a game.
Just by a game. It's alright. I think we're going to be getting into this one pretty quickly here. Everyone's at 100% except for Prime Pepsi, however you pronounce that.
Prime Pepsi, I'm pretty sure.
Oh, okay.
We can call him Prenny, I guess. Everybody gets their own nickname.
Prenny, please. Alright.
Definitely using the best Ezreal skin.
What about that? What about that super expensive one?
The one with the really bad skill shot animations?
Is that what the problem is?
That's what I don't like about it.
Oh.
I'm generally not a fan when the textures of skill shots change.
Well,
at least when they get narrower.
Oh, yeah.
Which his do.
Yeah.
They get significantly smaller, just like that eye Blitzcrank skin can't get played in the LCS because it's narrower.
Yeah.
I generally think it changes the feel of the champion too much.
Before I worry about that, fix Nidalee Spears visuals, please.
Yeah, dude, it's happening with Morgana too. Like anything from a bush is pretty much invisible nowadays.
It is.
And it is really frustrating.
Yeah, it's a true terror when you get stunned suddenly. I mean, you get not stunned, just chunked for a huge amount of your HP.
Dead suddenly. I think is what you're looking for.
Yeah, it's just like, huh. I thought I saw a little bit of like leaves or something flying forward, but I didn't think it was a spear.
I mean, I'll tell you what, my spear dodging game is on point because I look for those little leaves now, and I am quick. but I don't know. I don't know if I dodged them or not. That's the problem. There is no.
I see leaves change direction immediately.
I see leaves flash. Then always I'd like top lane or something. Like, damn it.
I see leaves. This map is too beautiful. There's too many little animations. It turns out it was a moth. No.
Oh my god.
What's that dragonfly?
There were flies on my window or on my screen.
Is this the young mid lane Ezreal? Is that Zhao Wei Zhao? Don't do it. Don't do it. Stop it.
That's what I was talking about. Xerath should win this. He may not win the lane.
Yeah.
But he's going to have way more impact in the late game.
Please don't do this. No. Zhao Wei Zhao tried it. And he went tier, and it was just not good. I mean, he didn't lose. It's just he couldn't do anything.
Yeah. I don't know. It seems like such a questionable pick.
Yeah. People try to incorporate Ezreal in, but they don't go these high damage builds where I think they're effective. I think if you're going to play Ezreal, you need to return to the old Season 3 style Trinity Force Bloodthirster Ezreal. That's where it is.
100%, dude. 100%.
Those were the golden days of Ezreal, because those Qs would chunk super hard. And
you mean in the days when it was Corky Graves plus Ezreal?
Yeah. And now that Graves is good, it must mean that Ezreal's back in his rotation.
Yeah, right?
It's about that time.
Full circle, man.
Full circle, that's how this game works.
Yeah, I mean, well, Sivir got good, so that suddenly Graves is good.
Alright. And if Sivir is good, she was good at the same time Lucian was really good. Lucian's back.
No, Lucian got Olaf'd.
Oh.
Not really, he's just not...
He's not as dominant as he was. He was pretty much unfair before, when played correctly, and now he's not.
He was unfair before. Pre-rework, post-rework, it didn't matter. He was just unfair and unfun to play against.
Oh my goodness. Jesus laying down so many puddles. He's got the Doran's ring? Why would... Okay, he's getting 1 gold. 1 to 2 gold per puddle. Actually, not even. He's not getting any gold. Because he doesn't have the...
I don't like the ring. I do not like the ring at all.
He could have generated like 50 gold by now.
The ring says to me, I need to hit my binding, right?
Mm-hmm.
But you only have 15 AP with your ring. Like, you're already not doing enough damage with your binding. If you had like 55 AP, okay, you're all in on the binding train, but this is so half-assed, I don't know.
Yeah, it's 1 foot in, 1 foot out, and either you're going in for these early kills or you're not going to do anything here. Binding lands onto Lunchbox. A few ticks of the Tormented Soil go down, but he actually eats a zap to the back there. Directed cameras just all over the place right now. I love this Lunchbox, though. He is getting the long-range auto attacks down on RP, generating himself some good gold value. He's probably going to put himself in a position where he can get a Sight Stone nice and quick.
Or Moby Boots.
Yeah,
I like Moby Boots on Annie.
That's true.
Like, Moby Boots on Annie is so brutal. Oh my goodness, Master Gibbs is just getting run over by Crazy Phil right now.
Yeah, he turns back around, too, and just takes another true damage auto attack to the face and says, you know what? I actually didn't want to turn here. My mistake, sir. Please resume.
This might be... Yeah, that's his death,
that's the
actually. Kill. The Ignite comes back down on Crazy Phil, but I don't think it's going to be enough.
Ooh, those minions.
Yeah.
Those minions almost take him out. He's going to go back to base here and walk out of this one. Ooh, Condemn back on the Lunchbox pushes him away a bit. Majihiku Wa gets 1 more auto attack after RPR walks on those Flame Chompers. Tormented Soil once again getting some damage down on the Lunchbox, but it looks like Mundo disconnects out of the game here.
Guys, there's a pause button. You can push it.
Yep.
It's A-okay.
We will not be upset if that happens.
There we go. There we go. Alright, so this time both junglers, by the way, going for that Ranger's Trailblazer. I really like it unless you're planning on going for ganks early. But even then, that's not really necessary. It's just such a... Because you can switch them for free now, it's so good. It's so good.
Ranger's Trailblazer.
Alright, so... What else can we look at? Is this AD or AP Ezreal?
I'm looking at this Warwick skin.
Mm-hmm.
It looks really weird.
You know what it looks like?
Yeah.
You know that Red Riding Hood Rengar skin? Where he's just got like the hood pulled up over his head?
Oh, like Nightcrawler, Rengar, or whatever.
Yeah,
it is,
yeah. Like,
Night Hunter.
if you just give that skin Metal Claws, that's what this skin is.
Yeah, I guess.
I don't know. It does look really weird.
It's the claws. They look strange.
Yeah, you know, give those to Scion when he's dead, and it'll look better.
That would just the style of claw, unless you're Wolverine, is just not going to work.
Look. All right, yeah, you're right. Well, first off, Warwick already has those big old like hand claws. He does not need more metal claws, right?
Yeah.
There's no situation where he's like, "Dang, my fingers aren't sharp enough. Stab with my pointy wrist claws."
It's like, hold on, Warwick, did you just pull a knife on me? Did you just... I know I'm in your jungle invading, but please, sir, let's be adults about this.
Or Warwick pulls out the old Doran's blade. You're like, "Whoa, man, please no."
It's like, calm down. Get out of my jungle. Get out of my...
Oh no, Brian Pepson's gonna go down to DCB, right? Yeah, he says, "Get out of my jungle." Whips out the knife, dude.
Exactly. Pulls a knife on him. Just not something you want to deal with if you're an enemy of the Warwick.
Oh my goodness, this is that how AD carries fight? They just like whip out the knife at each other and just stare at each other.
He's like, "Don't do it."
Don't do it. I'll cut you.
Whoever's more threatening looking wins, I guess.
That's what that positioning battle is. The AD carries just have the knife out, staring at.
He's like, "Don't you do it! Don't you come over here!" Bah! Bah!
Master gives the top lane, gets dove by crazy, or not dove, but jumped on by Crazy Phil. This is not the way this lane's supposed to be going, man.
And it only gets worse from here, unfortunately. It just, like, once Irelia gets a lead, it's so hard to deal with the true damage. Oh my goodness.
Oh my word. This is hard. So, I finally figured out what our stream is all about. It's about loving obscure items and obscure champions.
Yeah, there we go.
That's what we're all about around here at LowElo. We're embracing Compy's hipster spirit.
Yeah. Binding lands on a lunchbox. Honestly, yeah, get some auto attacks down on that fool. Alright,
Yeah.
ulti comes out from Prime Pepsi onto Lance Teo in the mid lane, forces him to back up and reconsider his life choices.
Yeah, it is AP Ezreal, by the way. Really relying on hitting those skill shots.
Oh.
But still not sure it's going to be very good. Xerath's abilities are so much easier to hit in team fights. They do way more AoE. I just like Xerath way better.
Ezreal, if played, needs to utilize his passive, and AP Ezreal does not utilize his passive. That's all I'm going to say.
Yep, I agree.
Blue Ezreal also does not utilize his passive. Utilize 100% of your kit, or your build is not efficient. That's my thought process.
I agree. Well, not even when people go Trinity Force, they don't use Ezreal's passive.
Yeah. That auto attack speed up buff is like enormous.
There are so few champions that give an auto attack a steroid like that. One is Old Tristana. That's not in the game anymore, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah.
Who else does it?
Jinx has it on her, on one of her moves, but he doesn't even have it on a move. It's just completely separate.
Yeah, and the only other person I can think of is Jax, who has an attack speed steroid that ridiculous, right?
Olaf has one as well.
Yep. So that's 3 champions in the game we're talking about. Prime Pepsi actually gets Warwick ulted right there. Stun Bubble does miss. They're going to maybe go for the dive. They decide to back up. Xerath is going to pop his ult. The hoops come down and just barely gets him on the second shot. Yeah, attack speed is so undervalued, dude.
It's attack speed equates to AD late game scaling. That's how it works.
It's attack speed's so good.
It's beautiful. That's why they had to nerf Aatrox.
Yeah.
That's why they had to nerf it.
Oh no, Master Gibbs is in trouble. Ignite comes down. Pool is not going to be enough, man.
Oh.
They're going to trade 1 for 1, but again, any of these fights are great for Vlad. Nice getting away from the wall there. And he shows up with the Timbers. Holy shit.
Oh man. Here's my thing on fighting Vayne. Alright, so Jinx was away from the minions there. Had she gone Gatling and then just shift-clicked on the ground, the second RPer came out of stealth for the auto attacks, I think he could have won that fight.
Yeah, so long as he made sure, like, he had to get away from the wall the first time. You
Yeah.
cannot let yourself get condemned. You have to continually find a proper position against the Vayne. Because once that condemn stun comes down, you're dead. She's going to get a full extra True Silver Bolts hits on you.
Yeah.
So you just got to be aware of that, but otherwise you're fine.
It also denies you like 2 auto attacks, which is huge.
Yep, it does. It does. Man, everything is going in the favor of Red Team, honestly. The only lane that's winning is Ezreal, and I just don't think that's a thing that actually counts.
Yes, I'm not. APS real can work. It's just you have to be really ahead, and you have to be
really good.
Yeah, you have to be super good with those skill shots. If you miss like 1 to 2 skill shots, you're like in a team fight. You're pretty done for.
Yeah.
Good roam coming out of Lunchbox here.
Yeah, I love what Lunchbox did. He went and got the Moby boots early. He said, "I'm gonna go roam. I'm not even gonna upgrade my spell thief. I'm gonna get gold by Merkin, bitches." Right?
Yeah.
I don't need a better GP5. Let's get out of here, man. Soul Shackle comes down on Majihiko Wa, and he just goes down.
Oh my goodness. Crazy Phillip at the top lane has Master Gibbs shaking in his boots. The flash forward under turret gets him with the equilibrium strike for the last hit there.
It's about style points, man.
Someone needs to stop him. Like, there needs to be serious jungle pressure on Irelia, or
What's Mundo gonna do? That's the problem.
he has to try. He needs to try something. He's 0-0-0 at 11 minutes. He needs to show up somewhere and do a thing.
Warwick, DCB might be in trouble, actually. He gets stunned into the wall. Oh my goodness. No, I agree. He has to do something. I just feel like he's... Maybe go bottom. I don't know. Maybe hope your Vayne is big enough to deal with this guy.
Top lane, Dr. Tack is trying to clear out this wave.
This is the hardest part as a jungler. You have a hyperscaling champion going crazy in a lane and you don't know what to do.
Yeah. Crazy Phil's just farming under the turret next to Mundo, just like daring him to, stop him. Cleavers are coming out here. Ultimate goes down to Crazy Phil. He may be going down. One more cleaver will seal the deal. Phil jumps back, trying to see if he can get some damage down on Vlad before getting knocked over, but too little too late. Looks like he just gets popped by the ultimate there. Ezreal tries to roam down to bottom lane, actually misses Essence Flux on Annie. Annie just kiting around the corner after Ezreal jumps the wall. Once again, Majihiko was left alone in a 2v1 situation while Lunchbox tries to roam here. And not too much is coming out of this Lunchbox room so far.
Yeah, but Majihiko is doing a respectable job of farming, so it's not actually costing him anything. I like this style of play out of an Annie support. You're only impactful for so long pre-flash. Like, after a while, you only are impactful with your flash. So he's trying to maximize the amount of pressure he can put out early. I really like it.
Yeah.
And Majihiko does have the kit that allows him to safely farm. Don't really agree with him pushing up like this, though. A little bit dangerous. Alright, so... Prime Pepsi... Up 2 CS, down a kill. That lane's pretty much even. The all-star lane right now is definitely this Irelia. Crazy Phil is just going crazy.
Yeah, he plays a really clean Irelia, and it shows. I mean, he's got almost a 40 farm lead. He's 1 kill up, and he's going to be able to pretty much start putting pressure on other points on the map. I like this deep ward! Oh, I do this ward all the time! It's beautiful!
Yeah, it's wonderful, man. And nice roam out of Annie. Warwick came forward, ulted, and Annie was there with the follow-up stun. Just inside of tower range, so they took a little bit of extra damage. Dr. Tox in trouble, man. Crazy Phil's there.
Auto attacks are coming down. Ignite goes down to prevent some of the healing. Ulti has not been popped yet. It finally goes down, but he just gets knocked over too quickly. Trinity Force finish on Irelia is an enormous power spike. You're able to proc that Sheen very quickly using those Transcendent Blades, and the auto attack speed and the mobility you get out of that Phage is... The Phage and Zeal, I'm sorry. It's so good for sticking to people.
Yep, fantastic play out of Crazy Phil, man. What do you do? I mean, you're getting camped in your own jungle as Dr. Mundo. You need to stay on the bot side where your bot is strong. And they're not even that huge, that's the problem. His Vayne is down 20 CS. Morgana picked up that 1 kill earlier. So, There's no lane to go to, and Dr. Mundo just does not have the jungle pressure that you would really want at this point in the game.
Yeah.
Majika Wall might be in trouble. Does catch the binding. Where's the wall stun at? Oh, he throws it on Annie.
Yep, Annie gets stunned up here. They do have another stun ready for Morgana, and they pick up a kill. Dive happens at the top lane. Crazy Phil once again kills Master Gibbs. Just really not making sure he doesn't come back in this game. Zap misses onto Arpier, and he makes it out. Arcano Pulse hits onto Vayne, and she dodges out the right of the Arcane. That ultimate coming out of Xerath. I think that's right of the Arcane, right? Yeah, right of the Arcane. Yep. Cool.
Oh no, Lunchbox. No. That's the one thing about AP Ezreal is if you get in his face, he will murder you. That W is so good.
But there's 60 other champions in the game who could do that exact same thing, so...
I'm not saying... I'm trying to give silver linings, man. Yeah. Silver linings. If you walk into his face, point blank, where he does not have to aim his skill shots, he will wreck you. Okay?
It's very true.
Give him this, damn it, Stretch. God, you're so biased, man. Here I am, trying to give both sides a little bit of hype, and you're just like, no, not about this.
If you leave no room for failure, he will succeed.
Hey, man, that's true of almost any champion, right?
Yeah.
And, unless you're playing Urgot in the late game.
No, Urgot top lane in late game is beautiful. If he's not the damage source, it's great.
Yeah.
Alright. Dr. Tech looking for some... just to be annoying on Lunchbox here. Gets a zap to the face, though. Walks forward. Good Warwick ulti onto Arpier. Takes him decently low. These auto attacks are just tearing through Vayne's HP. Crimson Blade turns back around and decides to help pick up the Mundo. Zap dodged out by the tumble. He's just pieces out. He doesn't even... He didn't stick around to give a black shield, no binding, nothing.
Well, there's no tower up. If you say, oh my goodness, Master Gibbs in the top lane
does
pull out. The slow is there. This is just a dead Vladimir. Oh my goodness gracious.
Huh.
That's frustrating. I think Crazy Phil was trying to get out of tower range, and he thought that last auto was going to be lethal. And once you make the decision to leave, it's time to go, man.
No. Had soul shackles up. They could have made some stuff happen right there. I'm not gonna let that slide. No, a little black shield action, throw a binding out to make people at least turn a little bit.
Why's it gotta be black?
Because that's the name of the skill. Deal with it.
I don't know,
black
man.
shield.
I don't know, man. I don't know. I'm just saying, Stretch might be racist, guys.
Oh my goodness, this coming out of racist giraffe.
It is after 11. Racist giraffe is allowed to come out.
Racist giraffe is online. Alright, so Crazy Phil is just hanging out of this top lane. Honestly, if it were me, I would have left this lane long ago. I would have knocked this turret over and started roaming to the mid.
You know what, though? He's trying to hit that maximum Irelia power spike,
no,
and...
No. Too long.
Vladimir's free gold, man. Like, I understand the temptation, right? Like, it's not good, but I understand the temptation where you're like, man, I'm Irelia. I can just get huge off this Vladimir,
I am going to scale to the ceiling, is what he's thinking. But no. What he needs to... top side of the map. Dark Crimson Blade gets a good ulti down onto Arpier. He's going to be in a 2v1, though, condemned backwards. Master Gibbs ends up knocking him over. Arcane, right of the Arcane from Xerath is not enough to pick up that last kill on the Vayne. Ends up walking away yet again.
Alright, so 5k gold. Man, this game feels so over, man.
It feels super over, and it's because of the gold difference up here in the top lane.
Well, there's so much going wrong, and there's so many things that are just I don't like about Red Team's team comp. It's not to say that the game is unwinnable, but I don't like AP Ezreal. I really like Xerath mid. The only lane that was supposed to, Vlad was supposed to be winning, and he's getting dumpstered. There's such a huge gold lead, and Jinx is huge, right? I don't like the way this game is going. Crazy Phil might be in trouble. He does decide to turn right here. Actually, he's going to kill Mundo.
Yeah, picks up Mundo here. He can win against Gibbs here if he plays it correctly. Walks back to the brush. Ulti's going to pop. And it's not going to kill him. Bottom side of the map, though, Binding lands from onto the Dark Crimson Blade from Jesus. He's got Soul Shackles. Press your Soul Shackles button. Soul Shackles, though. Soul Shackles? 1 Soul Shackles. Binding finally goes down. Now Soul Shackles! There it is! Timbers comes down and just destroys, though.
Didn't DCB just ult? He ulted Morgana at the start of that fight. That's how that nonsense Warwick makes me mad.
No, I don't think he did, actually. Hold on.
I don't know.
Maybe
Rewind that,
rewind.
because Warwick, I know it's a dumb fight, dumb champion. If he ulted twice in the duration of that chase, I'm gonna be really mad.
Yeah, let's take a look at him. He just he walks backwards. Or no, he just walks up, uses his the howl from his hunting thing, his movement speed.
I missed the start of that fight. I just assumed Warwick started with an ult. Thank goodness. I don't have to be mad. I don't have to rage quit the cast.
No.
Warwick players, man. just Warwick things. That 20-second ult, you know.
It's the Lux ulti of junglers.
Yeah, except, you know, actually both of those ults need to be reworked. Lunchbox trying to look for Dr. Tech right now.
You know what? Yeah, I think he's just grabbing some lunch money.
Yeah, you know, where's my milk money at, man?
Exactly.
Give me your chocolate milk.
Oh, our peer finds Majihikawa. Good usage of the Blade of the Ruin King to get the damage down. Oh, he picks up the kill and runs away with it. He pickpockets the money and leaves.
Oh my god, he actually got his auto or his rocket off between autos, so he minimized the amount of duration while maximizing the amount of damage. And then he got 2 or 3 crits. I'm not gonna lie, that was dirty. That was dirty.
That was pretty lucky there. He needs to get He needs to get his crit game rolling because he cannot afford to have another close call like that.
Yep. Oh my goodness. Crazy Phil says, "Hey Mundo, what's up, man? Where's your lunch money at?
Exactly.
Give me that strawberry milk."
Oh my goodness, not my strawberry milk. My favorite.
Yeah.
Gotta
Now
blow,
it's my favorite.
Gotta blow bubbles in it. Make it bubble up out of the carton. You know, just middle school and elementary school things. Alright, top side of the map, Dark Crimson Blade, ult, Master Gibbs for
all of his life.
Whoa!
All of his life. Minions actually did more damage than Master Gibbs did.
Oh boy. Whoa!
Jesus is gonna die to blue buff, maybe?
The greed. The greed has a out-of-body experience before walking away there.
Oh my goodness gracious. This is rough, man. What do you do when you can't even take blue buff on, man?
Oh man. Dude, he's got no. Hey Zeus, why? Look at his build right now.
Okay guys, if you're gonna go penetration on a support, don't go percentage penetration first.
No.
Get that flat pin, because that's when it's the best. Get those spell pin boots, get that haunting, guys. Not a fan.
Oh
Not
man.
a fan.
Just everything about that build makes me sad.
Everything about this game for the red team makes me sad, dude. I feel so bad. Like, there are so many, like, if 1 or 2 of these things were different, it would be completely different in the game, right?
Yeah.
Unfortunately, they're just... Crazy Phil got his champion. Majihiko Wa got huge. Lunchbox has been roaming like a monster. They weren't able to punish it. And DCB's just been power farming the whole time.
And power farming champions too. He's 5-1-3. Double farm over Mundo.
That wit's end. Oh my goodness.
Oh my goodness. The game's over. Game's over when the wit's end comes out.
Oh no, look at this double kill. Look at this. Lunchbox says, I want those cookies, dude.
Yeah, get me that money. Oh my goodness. He pulls out the thermos and says, have a nice hot drink. Crazy Phil gets in on the RP, a couple more auto attacks, can't get it. Flash forward from Dark Crimson Blade, knocks over Vayne from 1/4 of her health.
Oh no!
No, you don't want to be here, friend. Zap actually misses. Flame Chompers miss as well, but it doesn't matter. The gang's all here. Baron, though, use that Tibbers.
You have a Warwick with Bork.
Use that Tibbers. Send in the Tibbers as well.
Negative damage.
Oh my goodness. This
Go
healing.
Tibbers. Get him, Tibbers.
There we go.
Yeah.
There we go.
I would have been very sad if they had not done that.
It's like, wow, all 4 of us were here. Great kill on that Vladimir. Let's go back to base.
Only there was something to do on the top side of the map at the 22-minute mark.
Alright, Warwick's gonna be the one to clear out this top wave instead of Jinx. I guess that's fine.
Well, you know, he's got to get to that. What other ridiculous? He could get like a Nashor's Tooth or something. He needs more attack speed.
Dude, Whitsun is not a ridiculous item, okay? It's
He could get a Hydra. Holy moly, dude!
Oh man, Hydra would totally seal the deal. Oh my goodness, Crazy Phil is going bonkers. Good dodge on the bus there. He just dodges out that Dark Binding, no problem.
Oh no!
Turns back around. It looks like not enough damage was had by Morgana, and she actually just got left. Just everyone there was like, no, we are not involved in this. Dark Crimson Blade turns the corner, gets a good ult. Oh. I hate Warwick ulti so much, man. Like that is.
It's disgusting.
That's
like,
some
seriously,
BS.
The more I play, the more I cast with you, the more I'm like, I hate so much of this game.
Like, I understand he's got a lot of damage, but all of it's like auto attack speed, like just on hit effects. Like, why does Warwick? Are you telling me Warwick ulti applies on hit effects? Is that why it works? Yeah, triggers on hit effects 5 times. Okay, that's what it is. Yeah, that's.
Yeah. So that's 200 damage from the Wit's End, right? That's 210 damage. Plus the Bork, which is. There's no easy way to do that math.
Yeah.
He needs that.
You can set up a differential equation for it.
You could find out exactly how much percentage of their health they're missing at the end of that Warwick ult.
Yeah, I think full to 0 they end up losing. Let's see.
From 5 applications, it would be. No, it's too hard because you gotta include his auto attack damage plus the Wit's End damage each time.
Yeah, I mean it's possible, but
it's possible, but I'm not.
Requires
willing to do that.
more. Yeah, it requires more effort than I'm willing to give.
LowElo chat, you have homework.
Yeah.
Solve this write and solve this differential equation. Stretch will check.
So 10% of their current HP applying 5 times is roughly like 300 damage.
Okay. Assuming what health value?
Assuming they start at 1373, like 1300 damage. I think that's like probably roughly 300 HP, something like that.
Okay, so you're talking 500 base damage from his on-hits effects. That's a bit silly.
Well, no, not even, because he still has the Devourer enchant from his jungle item. And that's another 94 bonus magic damage per times 5. So double it, pretty much 1,000 damage with an ulti.
That's pretty. Plus his actual auto attacks.
Yeah,
I don't know how much auto attack he has.
And then he swipes at the end with Hungering Strike and a Smite, and that's 100% of someone's health.
And granted, yes, armor and MR are applied to each one of these, so these aren't true values, but still a little bit silly.
Yeah.
Still a little bit silly.
Alright, here comes Lunchbox. Flash
comes
Tibbers!
Down. Oh my goodness gracious. Lunchbox is all over RPer, man.
Yeah, just doesn't want to let him do anything. Picks up the kill. He's going to turn back and pick up the kill on Jesus as well.
This game seems a little bit over.
Yeah.
I would have surrendered. I would have tried to surrender by now, personally. I want to be fair and biased and be like, well, if they sit there and they farm and like CLG no, there's no hope.
This is the point in the game, if I'm a top lane, and even if I'm ahead and winning, I'm just like, I need too many things that I cannot get enough money for. I need 5,000 golden items, and there's just no way.
Yeah, like, this Warwick is acting as an assassin now. Like, your back line just falls over. It doesn't matter how far you are.
Yeah.
You're like, man, if I had known this from the start of the game, I would have built completely different. RPer's in trouble, as, Warwick should be able to just chase him down.
Yep. GG's come out, and that's going to be the surrender vote for the game. And that's going to wrap up this session. Stick around, though, because I do have a little bit of announcement that I want to make. Once again, thank you guys for playing. Also, that was well played. Team composition there was just a little bit wonky. Ezreal mid, not the best fit for that style of team. Honestly, there were many different things. I would have been happy if they had gotten like an anything there.
Vel'Koz mid.
Vel'Koz mid. I would have taken a Karma mid. I would have taken a lot of things.
I might have even been willing to accept a Malzahar mid, or I don't know.
A Heimerdinger, Tanker mid, would have been happy on that. But so yeah, that's gonna wrap up the stream. Once again, thank you guys for watching. Brief announcements. I want to go through the full stream schedule because I get a lot of people asking me during the week. Sunday nights, brand new, the return of Tannen, Kinslayer, and Bags Fly Free. They're going to be doing some Chatcasted 5v5 Sunday nights. Be sure to tune in for that. I'm not quite sure when they are, like when their allotted time is. Tannen, when are you planning on streaming? Tannen. Let me ask him real quick.
We should have prepared.
Yeah, I should have. I want people to know though.
Jesus Christ, dude! This thing's on a rampage. Here you go.
All right, so he said he will start at 8 p.m. Eastern, 7 Central. So basically, 8 p.m. Eastern is when you can be looking to find Tannen and Bags streaming. They used to be casters a long time ago, and they decided they want to come back, so that's going to be awesome. Monday nights, 9 p.m. until roughly midnight. Last time I started early and went to 11, but I will be doing solo queue analysis on that stream. What I'm trying to switch to is doing replays. I'll post a link to the replay system that I am recommending people to use in the chat right now. It is called League LSI. You can send me your replays via email to stretch@lowelo.com. I will analyze them on stream every Monday. I'll try to squeeze in as many of those as I can before I get too tired to really do them. Tuesdays and Thursdays are going to be shoutcasted 5v5s with Nefarious and I. Try to turn up for those because I want to try to give away these RP cards. I'm trying to get us up to 50 viewers, but we're not quite getting there. That's okay. We got up to like 45 today, so we didn't quite make it. But next time, make sure you bring your friends, bring your family, bring you guys, tell the world about it, so we can get there and I can give you guys $10 in RP. Wednesday nights, Will the Yordle streams. Make sure you give him some love. I believe he shows up typically 8 to 9 p.m. Eastern as well, somewhere in between there. So keep your eye out on your emails if you're followers of the stream as to when he goes live. He does some shoutcasts and 5v5s as well as just plays custom 5s with the viewers themselves. So it's a good time there too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's a good time all around, man.
Pathfinder Tear is going to be coming back as well. I have to talk to her about her stream because she's trying to squeeze in on Thursdays, but I want to see if she would be comfortable with Fridays since there's no one who streams there currently. And I don't want to move again.
I can't move again, dude. I can't handle this.
Yeah, I know. I can't take it. Every time I move, I lose all my friends, and I don't want to build that up from the ground.
Like I moved. I spent my whole childhood moving. I can't handle the trauma anymore. Mm-hmm. I already had a bad week.
It's too much.
It's too much.
It's too much. So hashtag Tear Fridays. Tell Tear to stream on Friday.
Hashtag Defend our Friday.
Defend Thursday or I don't know.
Hashtag Tear Friday. I think hashtag Tear Friday is fine.
Yeah, hashtag Tear Friday.
We're not very clever. Come up with a better hashtag.
Yeah, we're dumb that we can't think of new content for shit. So other than that, check out the podcast, LowElo.com. The episodes are up there. Give us a 5-star review on iTunes as well. Check out the YouTube page. Links below the stream. Your replays will be posted there at some point. I said I was going to post the Monday night ones today. Didn't get around to it. Too busy playing Diablo, too busy playing Monster Hunter, and too busy watching Family Feud because that's what we do here. We got to see if Grandma Crackers is going to come back. Also, out purchasing a cake and writing "damn" on it, and
damn,
lighting a single candle with the number 9, even though he's like 25. But it's all good. We have a good time here. So once again, stay classy, summoners, and I will see you Thursday.
Thursday is right. Peace, everybody.